a training video on creating a positive work culture.
A large and growing body of research on positive organizational psychology demonstrates that not only is a cutthroat environment harmful to productivity over time, but that a positive environment will lead to dramatic benefits for employers, employees, and the bottom line. This video has the following outline. Questions to ponder. Defining positive work culture. Creating a positive work culture. Making sense of positive work culture.
Before we start, here are some questions to ponder. Are you encouraged to communicate with colleagues as well as you employers? Does your work environment provide opportunities for growth? Do you feel that you are in a place with sense of unity and collaboration among employees? Do you think that your work and effort to the company is being recognized?
There's an assumption that stress and pressure push employees to perform more, better, and faster. But what cutthroat organizations fail to recognize is the hidden costs incurred. Healthcare expenditures at high-pressure companies are nearly 50% greater than at other organizations. The American Psychological Association estimates that more than $500 billion is siphoned off from the U.S. economy because of workplace stress, and 550 million workdays are lost each year due to stress on the job. 60% to 80% of workplace accidents are attributed to stress, and it's estimated that more than 80% of doctor visits are due to stress. Workplace stress has been linked to health problems ranging from metabolic syndrome to cardiovascular disease and mortality. Workplace stress can be reduced through a positive workplace culture. Let us hear what a team leader with 15 years of work experience has to say about a positive workplace culture.
For me, a positive workplace culture, it is an inclusive work environment. When we say a positive workplace, it's one where all the employees are valued, supported, and nurtured.
Creating a positive and healthy culture for your team rests on a few major principles. The qualities of a positive workplace culture boils down to 6 essential characteristics.
What are the essential characteristics of a positive work culture? Colleagues treat each other as true friends. This creates a situation with a heightened sense of engagement. While a cutthroat environment and a culture of fear can ensure engagement, and sometimes even excitement, for some time, research suggests that the inevitable stress it creates will likely lead to disengagement over the long term. Engagement in work, which is associated with feeling valued, secure, supported, and respected, is generally negatively associated with a high-stress, cutthroat culture.
Coworkers help each other out. This creates a highly supportive environment. In studies by the Queen's School of Business and by the Gallup Organization, unsupported workers had 37% higher absenteeism, 49% more accidents, and 60% more errors and defects. The emphasis is on learning from mistakes. This approach tends to lessen experienced stress levels. Research shows that workplace stress leads to an increase of almost 50% in voluntary turnover. People go on the job market, decline promotions, or resign.
There is mutual encouragement to overcome obstacles. Workers who feel unsupported at work experienced 18% lower productivity and 37% lower job growth. Work is viewed as a worthwhile activity that allows autonomy, competence, and meaningful relationships to flourish. Positive human qualities are both encouraged and exhibited. A Gallup poll showed that, even when workplaces offered benefits such as flex time and work from home opportunities, a positive work culture predicted well-being above and beyond anything else. Employees prefer workplace well-being to material benefits. Taking the rank and file perspective, here are suggestions supportive of creating a positive workplace culture.
If I will be part of management info, sir, I will set different kinds of rules and regulation that will show the different process on communication. Kasi hindi naman po, yes po, it is important to have an effective communication, pero meron po kasi tayong nasa lower management na hindi nila alam kung ano yung magiging process on how they're going to communicate doon sa pinaka-management po. Lalo na po pag meron po silang concern dito. Setting laws, regulations, and showing them the process on how they're going to approach the management. Ayun po, siguro mas magiging helpful po yun to build po a more positive environment, and also po setting boundaries also is important in management for them to be able to identify din po kung ano lang po yung kanilang dapat gawin.
You can create a positive work culture through the following. Build positive social connections. Toxic, stress-filled workplaces negatively affect social relationships and, consequently, life expectancy. People in stress-filled workplaces have a 70% higher probability of dying early. Positive social connections at work produce highly desirable results. For example, people get sick less often, recover twice as fast from surgery, experience less depression, learn faster and remember longer, tolerate pain and discomfort better, display more mental acuity, and perform better on the job. Manifest empathy. Employees who demonstrate compassion toward each other foster individual and collective resilience in challenging times. Employees who are treated kindly tend to bond and become triumphant over challenges. Employees who are treated unkindly showed increased activation in areas of the brain associated with avoidance and negative emotion. When fellow employees are not just fair but self-sacrificing, their co-employees are actually moved and inspired to become more loyal and committed themselves. Be generous in providing help to others. Employees who are consistently helped are more likely to go out of their way to be helpful and friendly to other employees, thus creating a self-reinforcing cycle. Co-employees of self-sacrificing employees are more cooperative because they trust their coworkers more. They also tend to be more productive.
When your coworkers believe that you have their best interests at heart, that belief improves their performance. Talk to each other about your problems. Employees who feel safe rather than fearful, and a culture of safety in which there is inclusion, humility, and encouragement to speak up or ask for help, leads to better learning and performance outcomes. Rather than creating a culture of fear of negative consequences, feeling safe in the workplace helps encourage the spirit of experimentation so critical for innovation. Empowerment, when coupled with good training and teamwork, leads to superior performance outcomes. Leaders have to exhibit a kindness-based personal value. The leader sets the tone for the entire organization. Leader kindness and generosity are strong predictors of team and organizational effectiveness. The stress of belonging to hierarchies itself is linked to disease and death. One study showed that, the lower someone's rank in a hierarchy, the higher their chances of cardiovascular disease and death from heart attacks. In a large-scale study of over 3,000 employees conducted by Anna Nyberg at the Karolinska Institute, results showed a strong link between leadership behavior and heart disease in employees.
Here is a comment from a management team member with 6 years of work experience regarding an indicator of positive work culture.
Siguro po yung management. Yeah. So, para po magkaroon ng positive community, positive interpersonal relationship po, lagi po siya nag-start talaga sa management. Kasi if your boss is toxic, and so, madadamay po talaga yung lahat ng nandun sa loob ng office or dun po sa isang organization. So for me po talaga, one indicator is yung management po.
Harsh work climates are linked to poorer employee health. The opposite is true of positive work climates where employees tend to have lower heart rates and blood pressure as well as a stronger immune system. A positive work climate also leads to a positive workplace culture which, again, boosts commitment, engagement, and performance. Happier employees make for not only a more congenial workplace but for improved customer service. As a consequence, a happy and caring culture at work not only improves employee well-being and productivity but also improves client health outcomes and satisfaction. In sum, a positive workplace is more successful over time because it increases positive emotions and well-being. This, in turn, improves people's relationships with each other and amplifies their abilities and their creativity. It buffers against negative experiences such as stress, thus improving employees' ability to bounce back from challenges and difficulties while bolstering their health.